Good afternoon everyone and welcome to this Oriflame event. Again we're meeting online, but I'm super happy to welcome you to this green garden because we are out in nature, because it is finally summer. And all of this garden with flowers and plants and greenery makes me think a lot about Sweden, where I'm from, where we love nature and especially in the summer. So in Sweden, especially in the summer, it feels like the sun never sets. We are really enjoying the sun, and actually that's the case. If you go to the north of Sweden, in the summer we have 24-hour sun, and where I'm from, a little bit further in the south, the sun only sets for a couple of hours or two. And this is the biggest reason to celebrate. We have something called Midsummer. It's our biggest celebration of the year, only rivaled by Christmas. And if you've been with Oriflame for some time and you know Beauty by Sweden and that we are a Swedish company, and I'm sure that if you're with Oriflame for some time and you know our Swedish heritage, you probably also know all about the Midsummer celebration. So today we have invited you to this Midsummer celebration to learn about amazing new tools and products to help you not only celebrate Midsummer with Oriflame, but also to grow your business over the summer. So I'm sure we will have a fantastic event with a lot of celebration and education. So welcome to Midsummer by Oriflame. All right, yes, we have a lot to talk about today in terms of new products, new tools and other things that are there to support your business to grow over the summer. But before that, I want to take a moment to recognize you for the amazing results that we've had so far in 2021. And it has not been an easy start of the year. The first year was still very full of challenges with the COVID-19 pandemic. A lot of things that have been closed, a lot of challenges for you, for Oriflame, for everyone around the world. But I truly believe that we see the light at the end of the tunnel. I see more and more vaccines being rolled out across all of Europe. And more of our markets are now, just in time for the summer, opening back up and going back to some kind of new normal. So I truly believe that soon we can fully focus on just doing what's best for you, your family, your business, for all of us. Even though it's been a very challenging start, we've had some amazing results across Europe. And I want to start with thanking the results that really relates to all of you, to your hard work. And that is that we had more than 65% growth in new titles in the first half of this year versus 2020. That's thanks to all of your hard work working with the Oriflame opportunity, with new SRPO, with knowledge and wellness and the trainings and online. And of course, working with double speed to success and taking the Experience Cash Award that you received to do something amazing for you, yourself, and your networks. If we talk about where we've really grown this year, it's also within our hero categories. You know that you should focus on the hero categories to really grow with Oriflame. And knowledge, wellness, the new Mind and Mood brand, and even Norrsken has delivered amazing results so far this year with more than 60% growth. And if you really want to maximize your earnings, you focus on the hero brands. They are the ones where you build loyalty, a lot of BPs to really grow your titles. However, in the middle of all of these amazing results, there are a couple of challenges that still remain. For us as a company, and you probably see it in your market, prices of everything is going up. There's been a big strain on the world due to the pandemic with raw materials and production costs going up. So Oriflame really has to focus a lot of its attention right now on managing all of the challenges in the world related to production so that you can focus on your business. That is our challenge. Your focus should be on growing your business. Then, of course, color cosmetics has been a big challenge. It is one of our biggest categories, but due to the pandemic, people have not been using so much color cosmetics. So this is something that we also have to focus on now that we are going back to some kind of new normal. We need to also come back with our color category. So if we want to continue to grow this year, we know what we need to focus on. First, we need to focus on all the things we did right in the last year that has to do with digital tools and digital transformation. Take everything you learned and that we learned about how to do an Oriflame business online and continue that focus even as we open up again. Second, continue to focus on Beauty by Sweden. This is what makes us unique, our products unique, our business opportunity unique, our entire company unique is our Beauty by Sweden offering. So focus on our hero categories and focus on the Beauty by Sweden offering that really makes us stand out. And 3, the world is going back to some kind of new normal. So when the masks come off, then color cosmetics comes back on and we can continue to grow also that category. But also make sure that you, like I said, take the learnings from this last year about online and take the best knowledge that you got from working this way and merge it with the old way of working offline. Meet with your teams, have fun, have that Oriflame passion together with your networks, but don't forget about all of those things that we actually learned in the last year now that we can meet in person and have all of our events again. So we've had a fantastic start to this year. We know what we should focus on to keep activity up during the summer, and we know what we should focus on to continue to deliver great results until the end of the year. And there's no better way to celebrate this in June than through traditional Swedish Midsummer celebration. So what is Midsummer all about? So, how do Swedes celebrate Midsummer? Well, first of all, we celebrate in nature. We go to our summer homes, to the coast, to an island. We want to be in nature with greenery and forest all around us. We leave the cities, and actually the Swedish cities become ghost towns. You don't want to be in Stockholm in the middle of midsummer because there will be completely empty streets unless you want to have the city for yourself. However, the cities might be closed, but the streets are packed. If you're trying to go from Stockholm or one of the main cities out to the coast during midsummer, it will be packed with traffic and you will go nowhere. So leave early so that you make it to your midsummer destination on time. Midsummer is also the social holiday where we gather with friends and family and we really all celebrate together with food and dance and just being together. It's a social celebration. Like I said, we usually celebrate Midsummer in nature, but you can celebrate in a park or in a friend's summer home. But the most popular place to go is to the Swedish archipelago. For instance, the one outside of Stockholm, which has more than 30,000 islands to celebrate on and have a fantastic time with friends and family. So if you really want to look summer fresh for midsummer and learn from the professionals how to prepare for a proper midsummer party, you need the right products. So let's hear from a true product expert, our Senior Director for Commercial Marketing, Stefania Marian.
Hi everyone, I'm very happy to be able to talk to you about our products. And today we will talk a little bit different about the products because you will actually experience the product in a very beautiful tutorial on how you can get ready for midsummer. What is very important when you create a makeup for midsummer, it is that it should be long-lasting. You should stay with your makeup from morning till very late in the evening as the festivities continue. And for this you need very high-quality products. And today we have some novelties that our beautiful model will use to create her look. So I will be talking to you about few of them. Every makeup should start with a very good skincare routine. Routine is very important and the preparation of the skin influences a lot the result of the makeup. And today I am very happy to tell you about Novage Brilliance Infinite Luminosity, which is our fully new range in Novage, our premium skincare brand. As hyperpigmentation and uneven tone skin can appear at every age, it is very important to understand why is this happening. And this is happening because it's a sign of oxidative stress resulting from environment and lifestyle aggressors like UV, pollution, or even diet. Many skincare products on the market are actually targeting only hyperpigmentation like dark spots. What we bring new in this is that besides the hyperpigmentation as dark spots, we are also targeting and correct 3 common facial skincare tone discoloration: reddish, yellowish, dull grayish skin tone. And actually this helps you to prevent also their triggers, and it's designed to work for all skin tones. As every product in Novage range, we talk a lot about technologies, and here we have 3 things to talk about. First is the skin tone regulator, which is switching off the melanin production at the cellular level and really is boosting your radiant, translucent and even skin tone. Then, of course, we always talk about plant stem cells. And these are helping to neutralize the effect of oxidative stress in the skin and to counteract the skin discoloration and review the skin vitality. And the third one, it's Aqua Bank Moisture that dredges and locks the essential hydration into the skin and smooths and lumines the complexion. The second step for the makeup is the foundation. And for me, this is the most important one. Because if you have the good foundation, then you feel comfortable and your skin is radiant. And today, I'm very, very happy to present you a new addition to our Giordani Gold family. And this is Giordani Gold Pure Euphoria Foundation. When it was created, actually it was created with a holistic approach in mind, enriching a perfect result with exquisite texture technology and hydration for a glow that goes deep. Let's see what is in this foundation. Here we also have three technologies. The first one is the Crystal Glow Fusion. And actually this is a unique blend of glow peptides and harmonizing pigments to unify your skin tone for an instant and luminous complexion. The second one is the Harmony Essence. And actually this is an advanced texture technology which is inspired by nature and crafted for a euphoric feeling when you apply it. And the third one, and my favorite one, is the Hydra Blend, because it's designed to really deeply hydrate beneath the skin surface and to increase luminosity and glow. So this trio advance gives you a luminous glow that you can both see and feel. In the tutorial, you'll see more steps, but I want to talk to you about a special one. Because I imagine many women that are watching us missed so much wearing lipstick, at least as much as I did. So I miss going out, I miss smiling to the people, and I miss always having a lipstick on. And today, in the tutorial, and I will be able to introduce you our new High Shine, intensely pigmented, long-lasting lipstick. And it's an amazing product, because it's totally new in our portfolio. First of all, even if it's a High Shine lipstick, it stays on the lips up to 6 hours. And the second one has a very innovating applicator. So you will shine the whole day. You'll have this glow on your face, and it goes perfectly for all the summer and autumn evenings. Now, I will let you look at the tutorial and get inspiration for your midsummer look.
For the longest day of the year, I want a look that's radiant and fresh, and that I can feel good about from sunrise to sunset. My beauty routine begins with Novage Brilliance Infinite Luminosity Skincare Set. This routine helps me even out my skin tone as well as target and prevent discolorations, giving me a more luminous, radiant complexion and hydration around the clock. I finish with day cream that will protect my skin throughout the day, gently dabbing it onto my face with the pads of my fingers. With my skin prepped, it's time for Giordani Gold Pure Euphoria Foundation. It has a lightweight, creamy texture with coverage that unifies my skin tone and helps eliminate any redness. I can easily apply it with my fingertips. It feels super soft and hydrating and leaves my skin looking luminous. Now I can start adding a bit of color with the One Face and Eyes makeup palette. I coat the brush in blush and locate the apples of my cheeks. I trace the brush lightly over them and upwards along my cheekbones. This summery look is begging for a touch of shimmer, so I highlight the inner corners of my eyes with the lightest shade in the palette. Here's a neat trick for natural-looking makeup. Take a small brush and use blush as eyeshadow, applying it all over the lids. You can lend a little bit on the lower eyelids just under the eyes. Now it's time to sweep on a coat of the One Wonderlash XXL mascara to make my eyes pop with longer, fuller lashes. Don't forget the lower lashes. For some extra glow, you can add a touch of highlighter to the upper part of the cheekbones and just a tiny bit to the bridge of the nose. To draw attention to my lips, I'm using the One Irresistible Touch High Shine Lipstick. Start in the center and then use the sculpted precision applicator to trace the edges. I chose the shade Pink Passion. Look how it covers my lips in just one stroke. Fragrance is a must to complete the midsummer feel. I'm going with Blazing Warmth Eau de Perfume in the new .se Swedish Experience Fragrance Collection. It's vibrant, joyful, and warm, and makes me think of lazy sunny days and summer bonfires. To complement and enhance my natural look, I'm putting on some tasteful jewelry from the Norhuen Magical Labradorite Collection. These unique pieces are handcrafted with natural stones and inspired by the atmospheric light of Sweden. And for the final touch, a lovely flower crown. I just adore this look. Now it's your turn to create your own. Happy Midsummer!
I hope you enjoyed the makeup tutorial and that you got very valuable tips on how to create your midsummer look. I want to emphasize one more thing, and this is Norhen. We have a new catalog with amazing, gorgeous collections. I hope you noticed them on me, on the model previously in the tutorial. And I want to invite you to really look into this amazing jewelry that is inspired by the Northern Lights. And I hope you will enjoy the summer and hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much, Stefania. So, are you now wearing the perfect makeup for your midsummer celebration? Then it's time for actually the most important thing you need to wear to celebrate midsummer, the accessory, which is the wreath. Now this thing everyone wears for a Swedish midsummer. It doesn't matter if you're a man, woman or child. So the wreath is the most crucial thing to make. So what really is the wreath? The wreath that I'm wearing right now is a symbol of fertility and rebirth of the world. So that's why it's made out of flowers. So you need to do it in the very right way. So first of all, it's about picking the correct flowers. You need 7 different kinds of flowers that you need to have picked in total silence. And if you're a woman, you're actually supposed to take those flowers and you should put them underneath your pillow when you sleep. And you are supposed to, according to legend, dream about the man you are supposed to marry. So if you're already married, let's hope you dream about your current husband if you try this, yes? After you've worn it and celebrated, a very good part of the tradition is then to dry it and save it for the entire year, so that you preserve the magic of these flowers, so that the rest of the year becomes as good as your midsummer celebration. So, when you have the perfect summer makeup and the perfect midsummer accessory in your wreath, it's time to meet up with friends, family, and why not even invite some fantastic strangers to your midsummer celebration. When you're doing that, you should of course talk about Oriflame, because it's beauty by Sweden. So maybe you need some new tools and some new drivers to drive some extra summer excitement. So I want to hear from an expert in this area. So let's welcome our sales director, Isabella Reszka, to talk about summer activation of your network.
I love summer. It's easily the best time of the year. It's time when I meet my friends, I have time for relaxation and traveling abroad. It cannot be any better. Don't you agree with me? I'm sure that many of you do. Soon we will be able to experience fantastic moments, maybe even outside of our countries. In between my summer relaxation, I also have a lot of professional plans. I'm sure that also you, our brand partners, you have a lot of plans to accomplish during this summer. Summer is a perfect time to plan your growth, and I'm sure that you can have an opportunity to accomplish your future success. To realize your goals and aspiration, for sure you need very, very special motivation. And I'm happy to share with you that we are bringing the cooperation with very famous Swedish brand Ideal of Sweden. Ideal of Sweden is a premium Swedish brand that shares our passion to high quality, trend-driven products, sustainability and beauty in everyday life. Two Swedish brands are coming together for you. How cool is that? By taking part in this campaign, you will receive a voucher and you will be able to buy any accessory of Ideal of Sweden that you desire. Our exclusive cooperation gives you an opportunity to pick any product that you like. Together, we are more. I must admit that we had a chance already to try those cool products, and I really enjoy my phone case and wallet on the chain. I'm sure that you will all love the accessories that you can get from Ideal of Sweden. I want you all to experience those amazing products, and I have for you tried and true tips that will help you to start this journey. I'm sure that many of you already joined Social Sarpio training and you learned a lot of tips that you can use during the summer. My two favorite ones is, first of all, share testimonial in social media. Be active during the summer. Talk about products. Let people experience products and listen about them in social media. Second tip is organize outdoor activities, maybe picnic. This is time when it's possible to meet people outside, enjoy each other, have a makeup together or skincare session and explore Oriflame more. Who can give better advices than our own experts? You, our brand partners. We ask some of you to share your secret for success in Oriflame. Let's take a look.
Recruitment is about meeting people, and summer is about knowing people. So keep smiling, share catalog, so exclusive recruitment offers even at the beach.
To recruit new people in summer, I will make online events like masterclasses, where specialists will tell how to combine NorScan accessories in your daily wardrobe.
Continuous online and offline prospecting is the key to recruiting during the summer.
Здравейте, аз съм Дария. А как да присъединяваме нови хора през лятото? Използвайки каталога на Oriflame, за да сме здрави и красиви, и да си казваме на здраве, за да се забавляваме.
You can always recruit by social media. Invite your friends on Oriflame opportunity meeting and ask them to invite their friends too.
Just multiply your group during the summer.
We like to recruit online but also offline. Especially in the summer, we like to recruit very much in the parks and on the streets, but even when we are in vacation.
I think Oriflame brand partners should create their own competitions and, for example, dance challenges to encourage people to use the products more. Because everybody wants to be TikTok famous, why not be Oriflame famous?
Our Oriflame habits are recruiting, recruiting, and once again recruiting. And it doesn't matter if the sun is shining or if it's raining. It's all start with you.
Wow, these are really fantastic ideas. Make sure that you will try all of them during the summer, during your recruitment activities. During the summer, a lot of distractions are also coming. Beautiful beach, fantastic weather, so make sure that you will take care of your recruits in a proper way. If you build good relation now, this will benefit for the future. Make sure that you are caring leader, just like your sponsor was to you. And how to do that, let's hear from some example from Europe.
No matter where you go or where you are during summer, just talk to new people every day enthusiastically about Oriflame and share your passion.
Чтобы побудить других стать спонсорами, нужно самому быть крутым спонсором и своим примером показывать, как это выгодно.
If I'm talking to a young student, how about highlighting the fact that an extra money can pay for his tuition fees or his summer vacation?
Sponsorship is a story that could change your life, give you independence and freedom.
Ги охрабрувам луѓето да спонзорираат, затоа што само така ќе го зголемат својот тим, својот бизнис, својата заработка и ќе помогнат да се оствари нечiji сон.
Kako motivisati nekog da bude sponzor, pokazati mu poklon za sponzore, zatim ponuditi mu podršku i pomoć u realizaciji i ostvarivanju, kao i ispričati mu sve benefite koji ga očekuju ukoliko postane sponzor, ali i podeliti sa njim svoju ličnu priču kako smo mi postali sponzori i šta smo sve dobili zahvaljujući tome.
Share the passion, show the incentives, never stop communicating business opportunity.
Once again, make sure that you don't miss this upcoming recruitment campaign, Ideal of Sweden. It's your beauty, your style. We at Oriflame, we are happy to partner with you and support your entrepreneurial lifestyle. I would like to also remind you about a very special program that we are preparing for you now. It's Entrepreneurial Summit in Rhodes in May 2022. Rhodes is really beautiful island, one of the most beautiful in Greece, with 300 sunny days around the year, beautiful beaches, delicious food, and beautiful historical wonders. You simply must see it together with us. And qualification has already started, so if you haven't joined it, make sure that you do it during the summer. It's really important that you maximize the summer, take advantage of this period, and start qualification as soon as possible. You have to be with us in Rhodes in 2022. Good luck! I hope you really enjoyed everything what we prepared for you for upcoming campaigns, and this will help you to achieve new higher levels in Oriflame. I really wish you all the best and good luck.
So, cosmetics, outfit, tools, I see you're almost ready to celebrate a Swedish midsummer. But what is it then all about? What should we actually do? Well, first of all, as in any celebration, we focus on the food. Food is a crucial part of any holiday, I think. And as in all countries and all holidays, we have our Swedish specialties that we eat for midsummer. The most important one is actually the potato. You need those young, small potatoes that you eat together with sour cream and chives. It's delicious and it's summer fresh. And then to that we add fish, because we're up there, we have a lot of coast. So we eat both the normal salmon, but then also a little bit of strange thing, which is pickled herring, which we eat together with mustard or onions. There's 1,000 different kinds. After that, which is more the light food, we of course have a big barbecue. Anything can be thrown on the barbecue. Your imagination is the only limitation to what you can barbecue in Swedish midsummer. And then after that, of course, dessert, and then it's time for the jordgubbstårta or strawberry cake. This is a crucial part of Swedish midsummer celebration. So, together with that, as in any celebration, drinks are needed. So we drink cold beer, or we have some schnapps, which are usually flavored with some herbs. So they're very strong, but it's summer, midsummer, you can drink all night, so you manage. Then the question is, of course, all of this food and drinking, is that really healthy? You know, is that a Swedish healthy approach? Well, I think there are ways to make anything healthy. And in Oriflame, we're all about wellness. So it's my great pleasure now then to introduce our wellness expert to tell us a little bit how to make your summer more healthy. Please welcome Marlene Norlander.
Hello, I'm so happy to be with you all here today. My name is Marlene Norlander and I'm the Senior Global Wellness Trainer here at Oriflame. And in my role, I develop wellness trainings and wellness activations that our markets use to educate you, our beloved sales force. I'm a registered dietitian and also a certified massage therapist and a workout instructor. So I have quite a broad background when it comes to health and nutrition. But what about the midsummer food? Is it healthy or not? Well, it actually is quite healthy. Good for us Swedes. Well, let's start with the potato. Potatoes brings you a lot of healthy carbs, rich in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. So don't be afraid to eat those carbs because your body needs carbs in order to fuel itself. So especially your brain and your muscles need carbs to perform well. And when it comes to lax och sill, salmon and pickled herring, well, these are types of oily fish that contains a lot of healthy, essential omega-3 fatty acids. And since our bodies cannot make these omega-3 fatty acids, we need to rely on our diet to obtain them. So we need to get them either from food or from supplements like our omega-3 capsules, for instance. And what these healthy fats do to your body is that they are important for your cardiovascular health, for instance. Then we also need to drink something to our food, of course. And then we drink öl och snaps, or beer or schnapps. And even though, I love beer, and maybe it's not known to be healthy, but if you look at the nutrient content, beer actually contains a lot of healthy B vitamins and a few minerals as well. But of course you need to drink in moderation in order for it to be healthy. But maybe a non-alcoholic beer would be the best alternative here. And in general, when it comes to alcoholic beverages, maybe they are more healthy for the soul than for the body. In Sweden, it has become more common to put more vegetables on the midsummer table, but we could do better as well. But a good thing is to put some vegetables on the barbecue or put in a salad to join forces with the oily fish, for instance. And then we always finish off the midsummer food with jordgubbstårta, the strawberry sponge cake, which may not be the healthiest cake, but it's super delicious. But you can also make this cake healthier. So I will share a recipe with you where I have, for instance, used our protein blend to top up on the protein and fiber content in this delicious cake. But when it comes to all these kinds of festivities or celebrations, it's only occasionally. And if you eat a bit unhealthy occasionally, it's totally fine. It won't be harmful for you. There comes a day afterwards as well. So be healthier other days of the summer as well. And it all comes down to how much you eat of everything. And here I would like to say that try to eat a lagom amount, just the right amount. Just not to feel stuffed, for instance, because that is not a pleasant feeling. But midsummer is only one day of the summer, so how can we stay healthy the rest of the summer? Well, I have a few tips for you. The first one is to seize the opportunity of the nice weather we have outdoors. So be sure to be more active, like take more walks or swim in the ocean if you can, or in a lake, and maybe cycle to a friend or a family member. The second thing that I would like to say is to focus more on what you can eat more of instead of thinking of what you should limit or eat less of. Because if you are restrictive towards yourself, when you then get the chance to eat the things that you need to eat less of, you will eat a lot of them. So please just think more of what you should eat more of instead. And that comes to my third tips for you. So be sure to stock up on these healthy fruits and vegetables because they are in season now during the summer and taste even better than during the other months of the year. And the fourth thing is when choosing protein, choose lean protein like chicken, fish, or legumes like beans and lentils, for instance. And when eating carbs, try to choose more of those healthy carbs rich in fiber like whole grain products and potatoes as well, and root vegetables. And of course, during the summer, we go on smaller excursions, for instance, and maybe we're going to the beach. So how can we prevent then to not eat unhealthy on the beach? Well, we come prepared. So you could, for instance, come prepared with a healthy snack, like our natural balance shake. So just bring the powder and some water and mix it together, and you have the perfect healthy snack to fuel you up until your next main meal. It contains a lot of protein and fiber that is super healthy for you. And that brings me also to hydration in general. We need to hydrate always, but during the summer month when the weather is hotter, we need to drink more than we usually do. So be sure to have the water bottle with you and drink at least 1 to 2 liters, or maybe even more if the climate is hot. Because without water, you will perform even less than you usually do. And water is the essence of how we have an overall well-being. And if you don't like the taste of water, please add some raspberries or lemon or maybe cucumber to make it look better and also taste better. And the last tip is, since we don't maybe have a perfect diet during the summer, it's even more important to bridge the gap of any shortfalls in the diet with supplement, such as our wellness packs. That includes both healthy omega-3 fats, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. So complement your food with this wellness pack. And now the only thing left for me to say is to wish you a happy and joyful summer. Take care, everyone, and bye-bye.
Thank you, Marlene. Now we know how to make our summers a little bit more healthy. And actually, there is a lot of activation as part of the Midsummer Celebration. And now I want to talk a little bit about 2 very important parts of the activities that you do during Midsummer. The first one is raising the maypole. So the maypole is the main symbol for Midsummer. It's a little bit like the Christmas tree for Christmas, but it's a big pole that you raise as a fertility symbol to showcase that the world is coming back to life. So with this maypole, once you have decorated it and put it up, everyone gathers now to dance around the maypole together. And this might seem a little bit strange, but we have some very, very strange and funny dances that goes along with this maypole. The most famous one, Little Frogs. It's called Små grodorna in Swedish. And for everyone, doesn't matter if you're 80 or 8, you dance the Little Frog dance, which basically means that during Midsummer, all of Sweden goes crazy and jumps around the maypole like little frogs, and we all think it's perfectly normal. So it's super easy. You put your hands behind your back and you just jump like a frog and sing the frog dance. It's that simple to be a proper Swedish Midsummer celebration. Okay, so now you've learned almost everything there is to know about Swedish Midsummer. It's not so complicated. Meet with your friends and family, eat a lot of food, dance, drink, have fun. That's what summer is all about. So how did you like the Swedish Midsummer celebration? I would love to hear from you actually, what you think about this crazy Swedish tradition. So send me a message on Facebook or email or call me. I want to hear from you what you think. But more importantly, I would like to hear what you think about the new products and all the plans and programs that are there to support you over the summer, because that's what this is all about. It's about giving you the confidence and tools to become successful with Oriflame this summer. So with all of this, and from the entire team and everyone who has been presenting here today, I thank you for all of your hard work so far this year, and I really wish you an amazing summer, glad midsommar, happy midsummer, and continued success for the rest of the year. Thank you and goodbye.